Hi everyone, Courtney here, and today we are going to discuss bid and ask prices on a security. So let's read number 4 and answer it together. A market maker has posted a bid offer of $15 to $15.25 for an oil and gas company, ENR Energy. This would tell the market that. So let's just explain what this means together before we even look at the answers. So it says a market maker, which is an entity hired by securities firms to maintain liquidity in the markets, and they do that by placing bids and offers or ask prices on securities that are designated. So you don't really need to know the details of that for this question. Just know that they make bids and offers, and those just mean what they do in everyday life. So the bid is how much the buyer is willing to buy it for, and the offer or ask price is how much the seller is willing to sell it for. So this is simply saying that the buyer is willing to pay a maximum of $15, that is the bid, and the offer price is $15.25. So that means that the seller is willing to sell it for no less than $15.25. So let's discuss what we know from this. First of all, we know that this trade is not going to go through, right? Because the buyer is not paying what the seller is asking for, and this is not something that is negotiable, at least not immediately. So this trade will not be executed. We know that if you wanted to buy the bond, you would have to pay $15.25. And then the question is also, what would you be able to sell it for? Well, the answer to that is that you'll be able to sell it for the same amount as the bid. So you would be able to sell it for $15, what the buyer is willing to buy it for. So knowing that, let's move on and read the answers. It says this would tell the market that A, if you want to buy the stock right now, you must pay $15. So why is that incorrect? Well, that's incorrect because we've already said that you have to pay what the seller is selling it for. So what they're trying to do here is trick you and make you think that one is the other one, right? It's actually the offer that is how much you have to pay for it, how much the seller is selling it for. So it's not correct that you must pay $15. That's the most that you're willing to pay, but you actually have to pay $15.25 if you want to buy it. So this is incorrect off the bat. So they're just trying to trick you by making it completely the opposite, just backwards. B, if you want to buy the stock right now, you should pay between $15.01 and $15.24. Okay, so let's not even discuss that because there's no reason why there would be any kind of a range of pricing. And we've already said that the seller is not going to be negotiable about this. So really, I don't even know where they're getting this from. You would really have to not have read the book at all to think it would be B. C, if you want to buy the stock right now, you must pay $15.25. So that is correct, right? We just discussed that because that's how much the seller is selling it for. That's the offer price or the ask price. And if you want to sell the stock right now, you will receive $15. That is correct because you will get what the buyer is willing to buy it for, or the bid, which in this case was $15. So we found the correct answer is C. And let's just go through why D is wrong. So it says market makers are not responsible for posting bid offers. Well, we also know from what we discussed in the beginning that is completely incorrect. They actually have an obligation to post bid offers. All right, so I hope that helps, and thank you so much for watching.